Hey guys, it is SoFlo Josh, and today, finally, Acura has unveiled more details about the 2022 Acura MDX Type S. Let's get right into the video. So, the Acura MDX Type S has the exact same engine that is featured in the TLX Type S, which is the 3-liter twin-scroll turbo V6, and that model makes 355 horsepower, 354 pound-feet of torque. Nothing's changed when it comes to the MDX Type S. And of course, since that engine and that model has um, the active exhaust, they actually brought it over to the MDX Type S, which I'm actually kind of surprised that they did. I was not expecting the active exhaust to be carried over to the SUV. Of course, the reason why is because of the fact that, usually SUVs typically have the lower end exhaust system, bass kind of exhaust system. So I was kind of actually surprised. And of course, seeing the video that Heel Toe Automotive actually put out of the MDX Type S, of the prototype when they went to the NSX Expo, it didn't have the active exhaust, so it's pretty cool. So some of the things that are pretty cool with the MDX Type S is they're going to be offering two different trim levels. So you're going to have a base model, a base MDX Type S, and then you're going to have the MDX Type S Advance. So of course the MDX Type S, gets a new 3-liter V6 turbo on both ends. Sport tuned 10-speed automatic transmission. One key thing that I'm really excited to actually see in person and test for myself is the adaptive air suspension with auto leveling. Now, there is a mode in the MDX Type S that's exclusive to the MDX Type S that actually has a lift mode. So, depending on the speed that you're going and whatnot, the vehicle will higher and lower for aerodynamic deficiency. So, let's say, for example, you're on the highway. The vehicle will automatically start to lower itself, so then there's less drag underneath the vehicle for better fuel economy overall, which is pretty cool. I really like that idea. There is 21-inch wheels on both trims. Each trim has their own unique distinguishment for the wheels. So far they look similar from the base and the Advance from what I've been seeing. But it might be just come to the color. Maybe they might have added the two-tone effect from the MDX prototype that we saw months ago before they did the reveal of the actual MDX version. But it still looks really nice. I like the 21-inch wheels. They also do have Brembo front brake calipers with the electro servo brake, which we got from the NSX. You also do have the 12.3-inch heads-up, the HD display. Precision cockpit display. Everything you found basically in the regular MDX was carried over to here. Of course, there's some added things, like for example, on the MDX Advance, you get the 25 speaker with the 1000 watts. That's pretty cool. That's gonna sound fantastic, especially in that cabin space. When I tested the MDX, I believe back in May, May. It was fantastic. The speaker system, even though it was a 16 speaker, 710 watt version, the ELS Studio 3D, it was fantastic. I love the way that sounded. It was extremely great. Of course, since this is an SUV compared to the TLX, where it's a sports sedan, this one comes with another extra mode, which is snow mode. So whenever you're going in the mountains, snow, anything like that, you have that functionality. Now, another thing that the Advance gets over the base version is the 16-way power front seats with a 9-way massage function. So massage function is available only for the MDX Type S Advance package. So, which is pretty cool. I like the fact that they did two trims. Have one that's going to be lower price, have one that's going to be higher price. For the people who are going to pay the higher price can get these amenities in them, and I think it's a pretty cool thing that Acura has done that. Now, of course, one thing you will get another thing you get on the MDX Advance is the heated rear seats, the outboard seats, of course. Cool little feature. I think that's a really good thing. I think they should have honestly added that on the base as well. If you think about it logically, people don't spend try not to spend too much money on certain features, but I can understand why they did it to make it a little bit more a variety for the advanced package. You also do get the flat bottom sports steering wheel, which on the advanced gets heated and the regular one does not get heated. I'm sure that somehow, some way, you can get a dealership option to go ahead and install the heated steering wheel for you. But I mean, it's one of those things where you have to probably do it via the dealership. You do also get open pore wood trim on the advanced package. Kind of makes sense. I mean, it's the advanced. When you look at the regular MDX Advance, we have wood in it compared to, for example, the A-Spec version where it gives you that nice, aluminum. And the aluminum is actually really nice in that model. Of course, some of the things you also do is the 360 degrees surround view camera, and you do have hands-free power tailgate. So some of these things are pretty cool. I really like the way that Acura has designed these packages of either one. Like I mentioned, one will be lower priced than the other one. I did look online for the reservation, and it actually says that they're gonna be in the high $60,000 range for the base model. Coming to the advanced package, they haven't said anything, but I would assume that I would say probably $72,000. I mean, I'll be honest with you, if you look at the competitors, most of the competition actually charges you so much for some of these packages as an option. You have to spend $3,500 sometimes, $4,000, which is ridiculous. I mean, and I think Acura has packaged this correctly, and they're making it more of a value vehicle. And I gotta say, if you look at Genesis when they first came out, they were considered a company of value and compared to its competitors. Now in today's standards, with the new GV70, the GV80, the G80, all those models, I feel as though Genesis is becoming a more of a tier 1 luxury brand, kind of like BMW, Audi, and Mercedes. But that'll be a topic for another day. Let's go ahead and focus more on the MDX Type S. I still love the way that the MDX Type S looks from the new front bumper we actually get on the Type S, and the rear bumper. We actually have a pretty cool different diffuser, of course, on the rear, and you do get those quad exhaust tips. Now, on the advanced package, another thing you also get illuminated speaker grills that I'm hoping, I'm not sure if it's confirmed, but I'm hoping that whenever you're playing music, the lights will illuminate to the bass or the beat of the music, of course. But that's a pretty cool thing. And on the MDX Type S vehicles, you do get the quilted leather in it instead of the suede version that we see in the A-Spec and what we saw in the Type S for the TLX actually. So it looks overall pretty cool. I really like the way that the grille surround is actually colored in the exact same color for the vehicle instead of having it black. I think it makes sense on the TLX, but not so much on here. You also do get the painted wheel well covers. Instead of it being black plastic cladding, you get that nice gloss black that you get all around there. But overall, I really like the way this looks. I cannot wait to test drive it for sure, because I mean it is technically in some aspect, it is actually the lightest in its segment, technically speaking. And I think this could actually be a performer for performance. And some people are gonna mark it off because of what happened with the TLX, but I feel like this is a different thing. The TLX is, understandable. It's 4,200 pounds. This, it's the perfect amount of weight if you think about it logically for the power to weight ratio. So I cannot wait to test drive this all new MDX Type S when it comes out later in December. Hopefully I can get my hands on them. I mean, Acura has done a cap at 500 being only built for the MDX Type S. So we'll have to see and wait. Like I said, I'm hoping that I can get my hands on one of them to go ahead and test drive. and do a full-on review for you guys. But that's gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys in the next time. Oh, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. I'll be posting more videos. I might be having a review coming up next week for a Korean vehicle. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.